Hello students. In the last video we discussed about the Ohm's law. In the Ohm's law we discussed at the constant temperature the current flowing in the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across the terminal. So there we derived the expression R equals to V by I. So V by I equals to R, where R is the proportionality constant and that proportionality constant is called resistance. So in the last video we discussed about the resistance. Now we will discuss in the new video what is the meaning of resistance, actual meaning of resistance. So what is resistance? Resistance means the property of a conductor which opposes the flow of current flowing through the conductor is called resistance. I repeat, the property of conductor. See here, the property of conductor due to which it opposes the flow of current through it is called resistance. Resistance means the current flowing through the conductor. Everyone knows the current flowing through the conductor. So the property of that conductor to oppose the flow of current. So that property is called the resistance. So through Ohm's law we derived the formula for resistance. R equals to V by I. So V means what? Potential difference. I means current. SI unit of resistance is Ohm. This is discovered by Ohm, George Ohm. So that's why the SI unit of resistance is Ohm. And the symbol is like this. This symbol name is omega. Clear, students? So in the exam, most important question they will ask, every year they are asking, define the SI unit of resistance. What is the question? Define SI unit of resistance. Just now we discussed what is the SI unit of resistance? Ohm. So define 1 ohm. So how to define 1 ohm? So to define 1 ohm, we have to remember this formula. 1 ohm equals to 1 volt by 1 ampere. If you remember these things, so you will get the definition of 1 ohm. How to write the definition of 1 ohm? The resistance of a conductor such that a potential difference of 1 volt is applied to its ends. A current of 1 ampere flows through it. So what is, I will repeat again, the resistance of conductor such that a potential difference of 1 volt is applied to its ends. A current of 1 ampere flows through it. So such resistance is called 1 ohm resistance. Clear, students? Now we will go on the next topic, that is classification of material according to the electrical resistance. Just now we studied the resistance. What is the resistance? The property of conductor to oppose the flow of current is called resistance. So according to the electrical resistance of material, the materials are classified into 3 classes. So which are the three classes? First is their good conductors. What is the meaning of good conductors? The substances which have very low electrical resistance are called good conductors. Low electrical resistance. What is the meaning of low electrical resistance? Low electrical resistance means the current is flowing in the conductor easily. Means it is the good conductor of electricity. So that is called good conductors. So what are the examples of that? Silver, copper, aluminum, etc. All these are the good conductors of electricity. The electrical wires are made of copper or aluminum. Why electrical wires are made of copper and aluminum? Because they have very low resistance. Hence it allows the electricity to flow through it. So the 1 marks question it will ask for give reason why the electrical wires are made up of copper or aluminum. What is the reason for that? Because they have very low resistance. Hence it allows the electricity to flow through it easily. Clear, students? Now second class is there, that is resistor. So what is the meaning of resistor? The substances which have comparatively high electrical resistance. What is high electrical resistance? Means electric current it will not pass. So such materials are called resistors. The substance which have comparatively very high electrical resistance. Means high electrical resistance means it opposes the flow of current. So oppose the flow of current. So current is flowing but it will not melt. So such example of such materials, alloy. Alloy you know, the mixture of two or more elements or metals is called the alloy. So alloy like nichrome, manganese, constantan. These alloys are the examples of resistors. Resistors are used to make electrical devices where high resistance is required. So what is the meaning of this? Resistors are used to make electrical devices where high resistance is required. For example, heating elements of heating appliances. Heating elements of heating appliances. For example, geyser, toaster, heater. In that whatever coil is used, that coil is made up of alloy because that coil having very high electrical resistance. Clear, students? Now third class is there, insulators. What is the meaning of insulator? The resistance which have infinitely high electrical resistance are called insulators. What is there? High electrical resistance means electrical current should not pass. So such materials we call the insulators. So in that examples are there rubber, plastic, dry wood. Means from these substances electric current cannot pass. Means it is highly electrical resistance. So that's why it is called insulators. Clear students? Hope you understand. So if you have any doubt in this, so please you can ask and clear your doubts. Thank you. Have a nice day.